I was one of them. I'm not gonna lie. I used to get in trouble. I wasn't going, and I was in the streets and the clubs. So P was like, man, go holler at, go holler at Joe and Pun and all them, man, and make sure they good. So when I got there, saw Joe and everything, and he was like, let me introduce you to Pun. And that was exciting to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I got to meet Pun, and then, P was like, that's what you want? I'm gonna reach out and make the business happen and get it done. And when he came back, he really fucked me up because he was like, oh, you're going to do the song with Pun, but you going up there and do it. You're going to New York and do it. And I was like, you serious? And so we came up to New York, man, and like real rap fashion, the way it used to be. Who picked me up from the airport? Fat Joe. He picked me in my security, my two guys up, and our producer, Craig B, picked us up. And I was laughing because I was like, if these days anybody say Fat wasn't this and that, that boy pulled up in them big body 600s, about three of them, and picked us up, man, made sure we was straight, got us to the studio, God rest Pac's soul, the same studio that happened at Pac. You know what I'm saying? That's where we did it at. You know what I'm saying? And Pun came, and I learned when I was there also. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have fun a little bit, man. Shit, when Pun got in that boot and went off on that damn 16 and came out that motherfucker, I said, man, fuck this fun. Nigga ain't playing. And I was like, man, fuck.
But sir, but there was y'all didn't have no plan on the joint. You brought the producer. We're gonna make the beat. We're gonna write our verses.
Yeah,
right
on the spot, man. And Pun did his thing, man. He just it was beautiful to see. And in the rap game, and I think y'all know this, it's rare for one takes. People do one take, no punching, no redo.
Yeah.
And when Pun got in that bitch and he went off on that, I said, good Lord, I got problems.
He one take it?
I got problems, man. And so when it was done, then P surprised me. He said, look, you're going to shoot your video and now you get to make your return back to New York. And I was like, this is it, man. This is it. I come full circle. I was freestyling on these blocks, kind of got he didn't diss me, but it was more or less like, man, you from New Orleans. Ain't nothing but murder and Mardi Gras, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no music down there, but I made my return and we did it in Times Square. We also in the famous Tunnel Club. We shot a lot of the spots in there. I got to meet Shakim from, you know what I'm saying? And Capadonna came to the video. It was a few other rappers that was supposed to come, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't make it. But it was like, man, New York showed me love, man. And we did it in Times Square and did our thing. And it was like 20-degree weather. Pun had broke his foot. He put them Timberlands on and was still out there, dog. So, and I had to respect it and enjoy wherever you look, man. I tell people this and laugh. Man, everywhere you look, it was Puerto Ricans. He was like, man, do you think you good? You good? I'm like, God damn, how many they I was like, God damn, this dude really got it on me, man.
I'm looking at it. I remember seeing this shit on Rap City and all that, bro. I remember this shit. Yeah. With the sky blue, no limit jersey.
Yeah. People didn't know Big Pun foot was broken. And he still he put them damn Timberlands on, man, and doing this thing, man. And it was Terror Squad, man, all of them, man. Tony Sunshine, all of them, man. I got love for all of them, man. Sad that they broke up, man, but so, and that was Pun last video before he passed, untimely death.
Oh wow.
And I'm gonna trip you out too. The video vixens, right?
Yeah.
What's her name, man? She in the video. That was the first time that was one of the first time videos she did. Not Gloria Velez. What's her name? I forgot her name. She became one of the big video vixens. She was first when we start out and we leave in JFK Airport, and we in the big old stretch limousine. She in the car with me.
Is that Melissa?
Not Melissa. I would have known Melissa. I know Melissa, but nah, shit, nigga know Melissa Ford. Melissa Ford get that Jesus is my friend thing. God damn. But no, it was what's her name? I think was it Velez? I don't know. It was one of them. I forgot her name. It was one of her first videos.
Body or some shit.
Nah, it was one of that was her first video.
I gotta research, man. There's so many, man. Corinne Steffens, you know what I'm saying?
No, not Corinne.
Yeah, it was a bunch of them, man. We had a bunch of.
But she was one of the first. She was one of them with Dominican, Puerto Rican, or whatever. She was one of the first video vixens from her race, basically. And she was in, and it was she was in my, and she was my video was the first video she was in. When you go look at it, we inside the limo, the stretch limo, and she next to me.
I'm looking at it right now. She got the scarf on her head with the trench coat.
Yes. Now who is that?
I'm
not
trying
Gloria
to
Velez, not Gloria Velez, right?
Anthony. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Is it Gloria Velez? What is it?
It might be Gloria.
Because she said it on Twitter once. That was her first video.
I think that might be Gloria, bro.
AB on Instagram was saying Buffy. That's not Buffy though, right?
No, I know Buffy. No, I know.
That's Buffy. The same thing I was saying. Like, it's gotta be Buffy, but now she's Spanish.
This chick is Spanish. The one with the skull. That's Gloria Velez, I think.
Listen, with those two comments, man. With those two comments, I gotta tell you this, man.
You have my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
He said, "No, I know who Melissa is, or I know Gloria."
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When Melissa was walking in that Jada Kiss video, said, "Bro, I like the song, but I think I played that song, but it was streaming. I had to put at least about 100,000 streams, man." Look. I said, "Good Jesus!" When she was walking by the shop poolside in that Jada video, good. Yeah. Jesus is my friend, dog. I'm telling you, dog.
I want to tell you something, man. I don't know if you've ever taken the time to actually sit back now that you're telling these stories and realize like you were a part of a lot of monumental moments in hip hop, man. For you to be able to say, first of all, that, you know, listen, we did a song with Pun, we did a song with Joe, but yo, for Pun to come out there, show that love, and you like, yo, that was his last video alive, like, that's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's something that can never be taken away, never diminish, nothing. You know what I'm saying? He broke his foot. It just shows a testament to the artistry, man, and the brotherhood. The artistry and the brotherhood.
Method. Because you know, in these days right now, man, the way the game is for these youngsters, where, okay, you go to this city, that city, it's a chance you're going to get robbed and you're going to get this done, that, and that, and that, right? And people call themselves gangsters, whatever, right? You're right, because I'm coming to New York, and we know all the main characters at that time was in New York. All the gangsters, the street dudes that was known, that people talk about right now, you know what I'm saying? They was out there, and none of that was near me because of what the fact, you know what I'm saying? We lived by a code at one time in rap. We've lost a lot of morals and integrity of who we were, because back then it was like, you touch my city, I got you. I don't care who might decide they want to pull something. Nah, you with me. And it was a moral code, man, that we lived by. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it showed when I stepped there. When I got there, Joe had me and Joe got a wife. Pun have a wife. From the time I touched down to the time I left, they made sure I was straight. You know, even though we came and we would have did what we needed to do, but at the same time, it was nothing I wanted for at all. And I have no issues, no problems. And that's just the way when rap had the morals of saying, you in my city, I got you. Because if something happened to you in my city, I'm at fault. You know, and I look like a weak ass, you know what I'm saying? And so that's the way it used to be. And I do think about my times, because I do get emotional when I think about, you know, with Pun, man, because when I look at Pun, it was just a matter of taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that hurt to know that talented guy, because he really, I look at it like this. Pun still hadn't touched where he was going to touch at. He made his noise. People don't realize Pun's success brought up a whole island of Puerto Rico, brought up, Spanish, Latino. It was like, we in the game now. This our guy, we here. He brought a whole nother open door, man, and he didn't even get to touch where he was going to touch.